everybody, this is Dave, and I want to do a video on body gaps, how body gaps get closed, and how you can play them. Now, I'm going to be showing you different charts as we go along here, but what we're going to start with is this first chart right here. And I want you to notice the time right here. Today's January the 3rd, 1 o'clock p.m. And I had drawn a fib from 65.5 to 70.75. That fib was drawn right around 11 o'clock. And the target was 71.75. You can see right here where it went up and hit the target. Well, what you don't see, or what's not highlighted here, is you have three open body gaps. You got one here, here, and here. So let's go to the next chart where I highlight them for you. Okay, you can see there's a body gap here. There's a body gap here. And there is a body gap here. And let me give you those numbers. The open body gaps are 68.75, 68.25, and 65.75. And that's these dotted or dashed yellow lines. Okay, now let's notice the time. Again, it's today, January 3rd. It's 1:15 p.m. when I drew these body gap lines in. Now, price has already hit your target, and anybody that has studied my retracement theory knows that when you hit your target, you fade it. So you would have faded here back down to the 50, and it just so happens that one of those body gaps is right after 50, and you got one right above it. So that's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong indicator there that price is going to come back that far. Well, this is one of the rare instances where you have a chance to ride this thing down a little bit. So what you want to do, you want to short here, and you want to have on at least 3 contracts or a multiple of 3, like 3, 6, 9, 12. And you want to take them off in thirds. And what you want to do, you want to take your first third off at a half a point. You want to take your next third off at 1 point, and then you want to try to hold on to that last third contract, last set of thirds, all the way down here to this open body gap. Okay, let's go to our next chart. And I want you to take notice of the time again. 4 o'clock p.m. same day today. And look what's happened, people. We came down and we hit that body gap. Right there's where price hit it. Here's where it got closed. In this candle, and this occurred at around let's see, a little after 2 o'clock. Came down, hit that open body gap. In the same candle, came down and hit the next open body gap. Then here we closed the body gap. That's just a little bit after 3 o'clock. And then you can see we came all the way down, touched and closed the final body gap down here at 65 3/4. That's how you play open body gaps. Now, that's not for everybody, okay? Because you got to have a stomach to stay in these long trades like that. But as you can see, this was a perfect example of an open body gap play, and we played it off the target, and we also played it off look at this run today. Here's a market started around 7 a.m. this morning, went up, pulled back, and then at the open, right around here, 9:30, the market just basically went straight up all day. Well, y'all have heard me say this more than one time. Nothing goes straight up or goes straight down. So I knew that we were running out of steam. And I was looking at a couple other things that were telling me we were running out of steam. So I knew it was very, very likely we would get a pullback here. Here you can see we hit the target again. We hit the target again and started to pull back. And I just had a real strong feeling that these body gaps would get closed and to come into play. And as you can see right there is how they did it. I want you to always use a stop loss order. You can find me at davesallnightcafe.com. I highly suggest the best way to follow me is on stocktwits.com as the Fib Doctor. And I want you to always use a stop loss order, and I will talk to you later.